ships align, a clash of titans, a moment frozen in time. Antony's fleet sails high and proud, Cleopatra's gaze, a storm in the crowd. Across the sea, Octavian's power grows, his legion strong, like a river that flows. The wings of fate whisper through the sails, as war drums beat, telling old tales. At Actium's gates, the fates collide, in the heart of the sea, where legends reside. Rome's might against love's last stand, the world's future held in the hand. Cleopatra's eyes full of fire and dread, Antony's heart where love and war wed. But the tides of war, they show no grace, as ships burn and warriors face their fate. The sea turned red with blood and flame, as history carved each hero's name. But Rome's grip tightens, the die is cast, and Antony's dream fades into the past. At Actium's gates, the fates collide, in the heart of the sea, where legends reside. Rome's might against love's last stand, the world's future held in the hand. At Actium's gates, the fates collide, in the heart of the sea, where legends reside. Rome's might against the love's last stand, the world's future held in the hand. Cleopatra's eyes full of fire and dread, Antony's heart where love and war wed. But the tides of war, they show no grace, as ships burn and warriors face their fate. The sea turned red with blood and flame, as history carved where love and war wed. But the tides of war, they show no grace, as ships burn and warriors face their fate. The queen of the Nile, with a tear in her eye, sees the end of an empire under the sky. But in her heart, a flame still burns, as Egypt's glory takes its final turns. In the ashes of Actium, a new world is born, where Rome's eagle rises with the dawn. But the ghosts of the past, they whisper and wail, of love and loss, of those who fell. At Actium's gates, the fates collide, in the heart of the sea, where legends reside. Rome's might against love's last stand, the world's future held in the hand. And the dawn of Rome's first breath, when walls were young and swords met death, a city rising but hearts were torn, for Rome had men but no daughters born. With longing eyes they sought their fate, to grow a nation, to find their mate. But the neighboring tribes, they turned away, leaving Rome's sons in disarray. Oh, the Sabine cry heard through the night, a desperate act in the pale moonlight. Rome's blood and tears on sacred ground, the Sabine women forever bound. A festival called with gifts and wine, to lure the Sabines to cross the line. But beneath the feast a plan was laid, to seize the future by force and blade. The trumpets blared, the skies turned red, as Roman hands to Sabines led. A silent prayer, a fateful plea, for love was taken, not given free. Oh, the Sabine cry heard through the night, a desperate act in the pale moonlight. Rome's blood and tears on sacred ground, the Sabine women forever bound. Oh, the Sabine cry heard through the night, a desperate act in the pale moonlight. Rome's blood and tears on sacred ground, the Sabine women forever bound. With on sacred ground, the Sabine women forever bound. From the ashes a bond was made, in bitter soil their roots were laid. The Sabine daughters with hearts of stone forged a peace on Roman throne. As years went by, the wounds did heal, but the echoes of pain they still did feel. A kingdom born from acts of war, yet the Sabine's tale is heard no more. Oh, the Sabine cry heard through the night, a desperate act in the pale moonlight, whose blood and tears on sacred ground, the Sabine women forever bound. In the heart of Rome their spirits dwell, in every stone their stories tell of a time when might and love entwined, and the Sabine women strength defined.
The streets of Rome to the edge of the world, with the laurel crown and the banners unfurled, the Senate trembles, the legions roar, for Gaius Julius Caesar they'll follow to war. In the shadow of the Colosseum's night, a conqueror rises, the end in sight. The Rubicon crossed, destiny sealed, in the heart of Rome his fate revealed. Hail Caesar, the people's voice, in the storm of power you made your choice. Emperor, leader, conqueror's might, forever in history you'll burn bright. From Gaul's fierce fields to Egypt's sand, the world was shaped by his hand. Cleopatra's eyes, the love affair, in the halls of power none could compare. But in the Senate's heart betrayal grew, with daggers drawn they struck true. Ides of March, the fateful day, in blood and treachery the great would lay. Hail Caesar, the people's voice, in the storm of power you made your choice. Emperor, leader, conqueror's might, forever in history you'll burn bright. From Gaul's fierce fields to Egypt's sand, the world was shaped by his hand. Cleopatra's eyes, a love affair, in the halls of power none could compare. But in the Senate's heart betrayal grew, with daggers drawn they struck true. Ides of March, the fateful day, in blood and treachery the great would lay. Hail, hail Caesar, the people's voice, in the storm of power you made your choice. Emperor, leader, conqueror's might, forever in history you'll burn bright. The legions march, the world is still, with Caesar's name echoing through the hills. In marble carved, in hearts engraved, Gaius Julius Caesar forever praised. The legions march, the world is still, with Caesar's name echoing through the hills. In marble carved, in hearts engraved, Gaius Julius Caesar forever praised.
In ancient Rome, where power reigned, a vision grand was soon proclaimed. Vespasian's dreamed the people's cheer, a monument to endure through every year. The Colosseum to touch the sky, a place where man and beast would vie. With stone and sweat the work began, a tribute to the Roman span. Stone by stone the Colosseum rose, a symbol of power where the empire chose to carve in history a tale so grand, the might of Rome across the land. With every block the arches soared, from marble veins the columns poured. In labor's hands the world took shape, a marvel born from Earth's landscape. The flaming suns would see it through, Titus and Domitian too. They raised the walls, the games began, a legacy for every Roman man. Stone by stone the Colosseum rose, a symbol of power where the empire chose to carve in history a tale so grand, the might of Rome across the land. With every block the arches soared, from marble veins the columns poured. In labor's hands the world took shape, a marvel born from Earth's landscape. The flaming suns would see it through, Titus and Domitian too. They raised the walls, the games began, a legacy for every Roman man. Stone by stone the Colosseum rose, a symbol of power where the empire chose to carve in history a tale so grand, the might of Rome across the land. The sands would drink the warrior's blood, the crowds would roar like a rising flood, a spectacle of life and death, where glory lived with every breath. For years and years the battles raged, the beasts unleashed, the warriors caged. But as time passed the glory waned, yet still the Colosseum remained, a relic now of a bygone age, a story told on history's stage. But in its stones the echoes cry of Rome's great power reaching high. Stone by stone the Colosseum rose, a symbol of power where the empire chose to carve in history a tale so grand, the might of Rome across the land. Though centuries pass and empires fall, the Colosseum stands a testament to all, to the strength of will and dreams so vast in the hearts of Rome forever cast. In the shadow of Rome, a new dawn's light. From chaos and war emerged the might, a man of vision with the world in hand. Augustus rises to rule the land. From the ashes of the Republic's fall, he stood tall, answering Rome's call. With wisdom and strength he forged a way for an empire that would never sway. Augustus, the first of his name, in marble and stone, eternal fame. With the eagle soaring high in the sky, Rome's glory reigns and will never die. A prima porta, he stands with grace, a symbol of power, a serene face. The armor shines with victories won, under the banner of the eternal sun. He brought the peace, the Pax Romana, from sea to sea. The world was calmer in every province. His legacy spread, the golden age where Rome was led. Augustus, the first of his name, in marble and stone, eternal fame. With the eagle soaring high in the sky, Rome's glory reigns, it will never peace, the Pax Romana. From sea to sea, the world was calmer. In every province, his legacy spread. The golden age where Rome was led. A golden age where Rome was led. But beneath the laurels and the crown, the weight of power wore him down. In the Senate's halls, in the people's voice, he balanced justice with a ruler's choice. Augustus, the first of his name, in marble and stone, eternal fame. With the eagle soaring high in the sky, Rome's glory reigns, it will never die. As the years rolled on, his light would fade, but in history's book, his mark is made. Augustus of Prima Porta stands, a god in marble, ruling lands. With every glance, his story told, the first emperor, forever bold.
From the shadow of Rome to the heart of Gaul, two emperors rose as the empires call. In Lugdunum's fields where blood would stain the greatest battle of Rome's domain, Septimius Severus, the lion of might, faced Clodius Albinus in a desperate fight. With a legion strong and banners high, the clash of titans darkened the sky. Lugdunum, where the eagle soared, where brother fought brother with sword to sword. The earth shook beneath their cries as Rome's fate hung in the skies. 3 days of blood, 3 days of pain, the ground drank deep from the warriors slain. With cavalry charges and infantry's roar, the gods of war settled their score. Through fire and steel the legions pressed, as death and honor danced their jest. But Severus, with his cunning and might, turned the tide and claimed the night. Lugdunum, where the eagle soared, where brother fought brother with sword to sword. The earth shook beneath their cries as Rome's fate hung in the skies. Where the eagle soared, where brother fought brother with sword to sword. The earth shook beneath their cries as Rome's fate hung in the skies. 3 days of blood, 3 days of pain, the ground drank deep from the warriors slain. With cavalry charges and infantry's roar, the gods of war settled their score. Through fire and steel the legions pressed, as death and honor danced their jest. But Severus, with his cunning and might, turned the tide and claimed the night. Lugdunum, where the eagle soared, where brother fought brother with sword to sword. The earth shook beneath their cries as Rome's fate hung in the skies. Albinus fell, his dreams undone, his body cold beneath the sun. Rome's eagle stood, battered but proud, while Severus wore victory's shroud. But the cost was great, the empire strained, in Lugdunum's fields where heroes reigned. A memory etched in history's page of power, ambition, and war-starved rage. The flames of Lugdunum burned so bright, casting shadows in Rome's long night. A battle won, a future sown, in blood and fire the empire grown. But the ghosts of war still haunt the land where once 2 emperors took their stand. In Lugdunum's fields the echoes ring of a battle fought for Rome's true king. King alone. Lugdunum, where the eagle soared, where brother fought brother with sword to sword. The earth shook beneath their cries as Rome's fate hung in the skies. Albinus fell, his dreams undone,
his body cold beneath the sun. Rome's eagle stood, battered but proud, while Severus wore victory's shroud. But the cost was great, the empire strayed in Lugdunum's fields where heroes reign. A memory etched in history's page of power, ambition, and war's dark rage. The flames of Lugdunum burned so bright, casting shadows in Rome's long night. A battle won, a future sown, in blood and fire the empire grown. But the ghosts of war still haunt the land where once two emperors took their stand. In Lugdunum's fields the echoes ring of a battle fought for Rome's true king. King love, Lugdunum, where the eagle soared, where brother fought brother with sword to sword. The earth shook beneath their cries as Rome's fate hung in the skies.
On the sacred hill where eagles soar, Rome's first vow to the gods of yore. A warrior king, his spear in hand, swore an oath to protect the land. In battles fierce with blood-stained ground, the spoils of war in the temple found. For every triumph, every tear, to Jupiter they brought the spear. Oh, Temple of Jupiter stands so tall, when Rome's victories echo in your hall. The spoils of kings, the war gods pride, in your sacred walls our fate resides. Romulus, the founder's might, and storm and sun and day and night, raised a shrine to the god of war, a place where Rome would raise the bar. This 𝐿𝐼𝐴, the victor's claim to lay before the thunderous flame. In Jupiter's days the trophies gleam for the god of war, the king's esteem. Temple of Jupiter stands so tall, where Rome's victories echo in your hall. The spoils of kings, the war god's pride, in your sacred walls our fate resides. Romulus, the founder's might, in storm and sun, in day and night, raised a shrine to the god of war, a place where Rome would raise the bar. This folia open of the victor's claim, to lay before the thunderous flame. In Jupiter's gaze the trophies gleam, for the god of war, the king's esteem. Oh, Temple of Jupiter stands so tall, where Rome's victories echo in your hall. The spoils of kings, the war god's pride, in your sacred walls our fate resides. Through centuries past, the battles waged, Rome's might and fury never raged. The temple stood in storm and fire, a beacon of Rome's undying desire. Generations gone, the heroes sleep, but in the stone their memories keep. The altar of Jupiter still stands strong, where the echoes of triumph belong. With every war, with every tear, to the temple they brought the spear. In honor bound, in sacred right, to the god of storms they gave their might. Oh, Temple of Jupiter stands so tall, where Rome's victories echo in your hall. The spoils of kings, the war god's pride, in your sacred walls our fate resides. In the temple's shadow Rome did grow, with the strength of gods and victory's glow. The Temple of Jupiter, the reach is grand, still guards the spirit of this ancient land. destiny, the ships align. A clash of titans, a moment frozen in time. Antony's fleet sails high and proud. Cleopatra's gates, a storm in the crowd. Across the sea, Octavian's power grows. His legions strong like a river that flows. The winds of fate whisper through the sails as war drums beat, telling old tales. At Actium's gates, the fates collide. In the heart of the sea where legends reside, Rome's might against the Lord's last stand. The world comes future held in the hand. Cleopatra's eyes full of fire and dread, Antony's heart where love and war wed. But the tides of war, they show no grace, as ships burn and the warriors face their fate. The sea turned red with blood and flame, as history carved each hero's name. But Rome's ripped titans, the die is cast, and Antony's dream fades into the past. At Actium's gates, the fates collide. In the heart of the sea where legends reside, Rome's might against the Lord's last stand. The world comes future held in the hand. At Actium's gates, the fates collide. In the heart of the sea where legends reside, Rome's might against love's last stand. The world's future held in the hand. Cleopatra's eyes full of fire and dread, Antony's heart where love and war wed. But the tides of war, they show no grace, as ships burn and warriors face their fate. The sea turned red with blood and parade, and history carved each hero's name. But the tides of war, they show no grace, as ships burn and warriors face their fate. At Actium's gates, the fates collide. In the heart of the sea, where legends reside, Rome's might against love's last stand. The world's future held in the hand. The queen of the Nile, with a tear in her eye, sees the end of an empire under the sky. But in her heart the flame still burns, as Egypt's glory takes its final turns. In the ashes of Actium, a new world is born, where Rome's eagle rises with the dawn. But the ghosts of the past, they whisper and wail of the love and loss of those who fail. At Actium's gates, the fates collide. In the heart of the sea where legends reside, Rome's might against love's last stand. The world's future held in the hand. At Actium's gates, the fates collide. In the heart of the sea where legends reside, Rome's might against love's last stand. The world's future held in the hand. In the world's future held in the hand.
Of Rome, a shadow loomed, but from the east a light consumed. Of a warrior son with destiny's hand, Flavius Valerius to rule the land. With the weight of the empire on his brow, he swore an oath, made a sacred vow, to unite the realms and bring them peace. Under one god their strife would cease. Constantine, the emperor's name, with a cross in hand, he changed the game from the million bricks to Byzantium stone. Christian world forever known. Constantine, the emperor's name, with a cross in hand, he changed the game. From the Milvian Ridge to Byzantium's throne, the Christian world forever known. The Council of Nicaea, he would decree the faith of millions to set them free. With every inch, with every law, he carved his place without a flaw. In Constantinople a new dawn rose, a city of splendor where the empire chose to plant its roots, to stand so tall, the eastern crown above them all. Constantine, the emperor's name, with a cross in hand, he changed the game. From the Milvian Ridge to Byzantium's throne, the Christian world forever known. And as he passed, his legacy stayed in every church, in every blade. Flavius Valerius forevermore, the first Christian emperor who opened the door. His name in history forever sealed. The might of Rome, by faith revealed. The might of Rome. Constantine, the emperor's name, with a cross in hand, he changed the game. From the Milvian Bridge to Byzantium's throne, the Christian world forever known. And as he passed, his legacy stayed in every church, in every blade. Flavius Valerius forevermore, the first Christian emperor who opened the door. His name in history forever sealed. The might of Rome by faith revealed. From Rome's heart to distant lands, Legio X rode with steel in hand. Caesar's chosen, the bold, the brave, through fire and blood they carved the way. On Gallic soil they made their stand, with courage fierce and fate in hand. Their eagle sword, a sign of pride, in every battle the 10th would ride. Legio X, the chosen few, in battle storm, their might they knew. With sword and shield they faced the night. For Rome they fought, for Rome they fight. The 10th shall ride, the 10th shall stand, the pride of Caesar's Roman land. Across the Rhine they charged with might, against the tribes in endless fight. The 10th was there, the Roman spear. In every clash they conquered fear. In Caesar's war they took the lead, with hearts of iron and boundless speed. No foe too great, no night too long, for Legio X forever strong. Legio X, the chosen few, in battle storm, their might they knew. With sword and shield, they faced the night. For Rome they fought, for Rome they fight. The tenth shall ride, the tenth shall stand, the pride of Caesar's Roman land. From the sands of Egypt to Gaul's cold rain, Legio X bore no pain in vain. They crossed the Rubicon with Caesar bold, their loyalty worth more than gold. In Caesar's war they took the lead, with hearts of iron and boundless speed. No foe too great, no night too long, for Legio X forever strong. Of Egypt to Gaul's cold rain, Legio X bore no pain in vain. They crossed the Rubicon with Caesar bold, their loyalty worth more than gold. In every war their legend grew, their loyalty to Rome forever true. For triumphs vast and triumphs real, the light of Rome it never dimmed. In every tale their name survives, the 10th Equestris, Rome's fierce lives. Their eagle flies on banners high, a symbol bright against the sky. For they were more than flesh and bone, they were the spirit, the heart of Rome. In every victory, every loss, their legacy bore no cost. Legio X, the chosen few, in battle storm, their might they knew. With sword and shield, they faced the night. For Rome they fought, for Rome they fight. The 10th shall ride, the 10th shall stand, the pride of Caesar's Roman land. In the halls of power, fates entwined, two souls united, a love undefined. Antony, the warrior, Rome's fierce pride, Cleopatra, Egypt's queen by his side. Through desert sands and seas so wide, their passion burned a flame so bright. But shadows loomed, the world would see the cost of love and destiny. Antony and Cleopatra's name echoes through time in love and flame. Drums of war, the strings of fate, bound together too late, too late. In the sands of time, the tale is sown, the love that shook the Roman throne. On the banks of Nile their empire stood, bound by hearts by royal blood. Antony with sword in hand, for Cleopatra he make his stand. In Alexandria's golden light, they dreamed of peace but prepared to fight. The tides of Rome they turned too fast, their future sealed in shadows cast. Antony and Cleopatra's name echoes through time in love and flame. Drums of war, the strings of fate, bound together too late, too late. In the sands of time the tale is sown, the still. Their empire stood, bound by hearts, by royal blood. Antony with sword in hand, for Cleopatra he made his stand. In Alexandria's golden light, they dreamed of peace but prepared to fight. The tides of Rome they turned too fast, their future sealed in shadows cast. Antony and Cleopatra's name echoes through time in love and flame. Drums of war, the strings of fate, bound together but too late, too late. In the sands of time their tale is sown, the love that shook the Roman throne. The fate was cruel and war did call. At Actium shores they faced the fall. The drums of battle, the clash of steel, a love that kingdoms could not heal. As Rome's legions closed their gate, Antony and Cleopatra met their fate. In each other's arms they chose to be, bound forever in history. In Rome's grand halls Octavian smiled, the end of a love, of a dream beguiled. But in the hearts of those who hear the tale of Antony remains near. Cleopatra, queen of Nile's embrace, Antony, Rome's proudest face. In death they found what life denied, together still, side by side. Antony and Cleopatra's name echoes through time in love and flame. Drums of war, the strings of fate, bound together but too late, too late. In the sands of time their tale is sown, the love that shook the Roman throne. The love that shook the Roman throne. But things cruel and war did call. At Actium shores they faced the fall. The drums of battle, the clash of steel, a love that kingdoms could not heal. As Rome's legions closed the gate, Antony and Cleopatra met their fate. In each other's arms they chose to be, bound forever in history.
Beneath the sun's relentless glare, a warrior stands stripped and bare. Sword in hand, his fate is sealed in blood and sand, his truth revealed. Gladiator, face the night. In the arena you must fight. With every strike your honor sings. In death your legacy takes wings. Surround on every side, but fear no longer can abide. With every step, the ground does quake for glory's price, his life to stand. Memories of distant days, lost in battle's crimson haze. One last breath, one final glance, before the gods he takes his chance. Gladiator, fight with pride, for in the end you'll turn the tide. The sands will speak of what you've done, a hero's tale forever spun. Face the night. In the arena you must fight. With every strike your honor sings. In death your legacy takes wings. Foes surround on every side, but fear no longer can abide. With every step the ground does quake for glory's price, his life to stay. Foes surround on every side, but fear
one final glance. Before the gods he takes his chance. For the gods he takes his chance. Memories of distant days, lost in battle's crimson haze. One last breath, one final glance. Before the gods he takes his chance. Gladiator, fight and fight, for in the end you'll turn the tide. The sands will speak of what you've done, a hero's tale forever spun.